start live. We are on Facebook Live and nearly on Instagram. Instagram's just taking a little bit longer. And now I'm live on Insta. I quite like this double thing going on. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Susie Ashworth. I am a Hay House author. Almost. The book comes out in July the 4th, which is exciting. A mindset and marketing mentor, founder of the Calm Birth School, the world's first video-based hypnobirthing program. And I live by the philosophy that it takes faith plus action to create your dreams. Or faith plus action equals miracles. For those of you who know me very well, hey Steph, hey April. So look, I wanted to hop on today, one, because I'm feeling quite fired up. Hey Wendy. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of quite invigorated. I've been thinking a lot about the content that I want to be creating over the next few months, and on Friday I had my new executive assistant send her contract through. So as of the 2nd of May, I'm going to be an employer, which feels a little bit weird, but because of this kind of change in dynamic, it should mean that I'm doing a lot less of the stuff that I'm really crap at, so all of the admin and logistical side of my business, and I'm going to be able to focus a lot more on creating content across Facebook, across Insta, and also promoting the book. And it's quite funny, so this is where this comes in, because the book is coming out on the 4th of July, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I haven't got 80,000 followers on Instagram. Oh, I haven't got 1,000 followers on my page. Oh, I mean, actually I've got, I don't know, 9,500 people on the Calm Birth School page, but there is a big pressure to do this kind of all singing, all dancing book launch. There have been kind of several big high profile launches in the parenting world recently, parenting and birth world, and there's a pressure that you have to be doing something similar or the same. And my Insta game is a little bit shit. Let's be honest. I'm not as consistent on Instagram as what I could be. And this morning I kind of was up really early, and I was having all of these thoughts about kind of what am I going to be doing to promote the book, and I just started scrolling through. I'm a bit shit on Insta. I started scrolling through, just having a look at some people's feeds to get some ideas. And it was really weird, this sense of that feeling of shit. They're all doing X, Y, and Z, and I'm not doing that. And I haven't done that came up. And that's quite weird for me, because I am deliberately quite focused on my own lane. And it's why that even though I love Facebook, I've never been that bothered about numbers, because I'm all about engagement. And, when it comes to, would I rather have a shitload of followers and not be making any income every month, I would always go for the income. But when it comes to promoting bigger things, or promoting things like the book, there is something in having reach. Reach can be very helpful. And it was just interesting to me that because I kind of am very focused on my own stuff most of the time, that these feelings of I'm not good enough, some slight comparisonitis, and even if I'm going to be really honest, a little bit of envy came up when I kind of was looking and thought, wow, I'm not there yet, and they're doing all of this amazing stuff. And what came up quite quickly is, let's just put, Steph, you're here and you're there. Let's just put the phone down and meditate. Let's just meditate on this for a little while and work out what is going on. And whilst I don't, I think it's obvious. This is a little bit of I'm not in that club yet. I'm not in the 50,000 followers or even 10,000 followers club. There was a little bit of that going on. But what came up for me really, really quickly is the stuff that I've been playing around with on this kind of soul leadership front. So leading from the soul. Just can't get enough, Susie. Just watching both places. This leading from the soul. And what came up really, really quickly for me when I kind of put the phone down was, this is not how a leader acts, you know? And I am super, super clear that the people that I want to be engaging with on a friendship front, on a networking front, on a client-based front, are people that really want to, or that either already see themselves as leaders or want to be in a leadership role. And when it comes to being a leader, you do, whilst it is important to know what is going on in your competitive market, really only understanding that so that you can then be clear on your point of difference, that's the only reason why you should be looking at what other people are doing. So that you can be very, very clear on your point of difference. Or from a strategic perspective, yep, you can apply some of the strategies that they are using if they're successful to your own business, but you don't want to get blindsided by that. I think that the most important thing is that you're looking at your competitors from a, where is my point of difference? How can I remove myself from that field of people, from that sea of people, and how can I really position myself independently? That's really the main reason why you should be looking at your competitors. As a leader, you always want to be focused on how you can be communicating in a really powerful way, not looking to see what other people are doing and then trying to replicate their message, being really clear on your message. And the other thing that came up actually after being in the Baby Business School this morning is also from a leadership perspective. We're saying things that perhaps not everybody wants to hear, or that not everybody likes hearing. And in order to put yourself in that position, it means that you can't be wishing you were saying similar things to other people that are engaging a lot of people, or being like those people, because you're never ever going to have the same impact. So my question to you, or can you hear little Luna? She's with her daddy in the kitchen, she's not happy. So my question for you today is, one, are you wasting time looking at your competitors and wishing you were doing similar things? If so, check yourself and stop it. Really shut that shit down. You know, move away. If it means not going onto Instagram, or if it means not going onto Facebook, or if it means unfollowing, do that so that you're not seeing. And then really check in with yourself. Are you sharing leadership messages if you want to be a leader? I'm assuming that the people on here want to be leading, whether it's your local community, whether it's on a national, whether it's on a global basis, whether it's in your market or your niche. There is a part of you that resonates with my message, which means that there's a part of you that wants to own that leadership role. So are you leading yourself? Are you leading by example? And again, I talk about this a lot when I've been talking about this a lot when it comes to filtering, but really don't be afraid of sharing your truth, particularly when that message isn't what everybody else is saying. And don't worry if you're the first person to say it, so that not so people are going to take time to catch up with you. Because the more consistent that you can be when it comes to showing up and sharing, even if you're appealing to a very small niche to start with, the more that you say it, the more of your ideal clients, your dreamboat clients, as my mentor says, will hear. And then, you know, and then it's just a process. it's a process of them sharing, tagging their friends who then come and like, love, and share. So, yeah, I suppose my parting thought for you is to ask yourself, where can I be leading more today? Where can I be leading myself, and where can I be leading my community? And see what comes up and share with me in the comments. Right, that's it for me today. Laters. Mwah. Bye.